Hi everyone, my name is Daryl Albright and this is my teaching style. I'm teaching in Betong Vocational College. And for this video, you'll see my own teaching styles and how I teach my students in school. A bit of background of myself. I'm teaching English for specific purposes in Betong Vocational College. So in English for specific purposes, we have English for communication, English for business, and also MUAT. Here in Betong Vocational College too, we have 8 programs in total in Betong Vocational College. So one of it is hospitality and culinary arts. We have accounting. We have also automotive, electronic, computer, and more. Alright, we're talking about current circumstances like you and I both know. We have rising cases of COVID-19 cases. Last year in March, we experienced the first closure of schools where we have recorded around 100 cases, and right now in 2021 we have the maximum, if I'm not mistaken, the maximum is around 5,000 cases in a day, and because of that schools close. So that is a bit problematic for us teachers and also students because they do not have the access to internet, do not have access to devices and whatnot. And teachers too, we have problems as well because we are working from home. Sometimes working from home also has additional stress because we have to do house chores, we have to be away from our family and a lot. So that is also stress for teachers. And we are also introduced to PDPR, teaching and learning from home. They're learning from their laptops, from their mobile devices, and teachers have to do video conferences like this, like Zoom classes, Google Classroom, YouTube videos for the students to learn because they cannot be physically in school. I believe every teachers have their own teaching styles and they're unique. That is what makes us individual and different from each other. So my teaching style is, I would like to call it hybrid because there's a bit of offline and online teaching, a bit of gamification, a bit of constructive criticism, and it's certainly collaborative among my fellow peers in school. So I'm going to explain one by one what's my style of teaching, which is hybrid. When I do my teaching in school, I like to add a bit of elements of gamification, like games like Kahoot, quizzes, anynames.com, as you can see on the screen right now. So these are the games that I always play with my students for them to be engaged in class, because I believe that sometimes online classes can be quite one direction because you are talking to the camera and we are expecting replies from students, but sometimes the students do not give us replies. So how are we going to engage the replies? We play games with them. It's a kind of assessment that is very interesting for the students, and they can engage and they can become very competitive with their fellow mates in the class. And also, secondly, I believe in ample of motivation and constructive criticism. In learning English, you need to give them motivation for them to speak, because if you do not give them motivation to speak, they will be very timid and they do not want to speak because we're not providing that safe environment for them to speak. So by giving them motivation, they would be wanting to learn more because of us. And constructive criticism, alright, this is also important as a teacher for me because we are going to give criticism in one day. So how do we want to give them advice or critique? We give them constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is by giving them criticism constructively. Like when you have your students that did quite poorly in their exams or in their assessment, do not directly bash them or do not directly just say harsh words to them because it will deter their motivation to learn and also the interest to learn. So instead, what you should do is you should just keep that critic in the back of your head, but give them praises. Okay, this is a situation. Thank you, Alex, for doing such an amazing job, but I would tell you how you want to do it better. So how you want to do it better, you could make your sentence structure better by doing this, by doing that. And if you need more help, I can give you more help. I can give you more help or assistance so that you can practice English better. So that is how I always do my constructive criticism to my students in order for them to learn better. And I believe in the power of collaborative teaching with my fellow peers. Here in this video, you can see that my fellow peers, we are collaborating together in creating videos. because video can be very tiring to create, because we have been doing a lot of videos and also classes online. So in order for us to produce more, we collaborate with our colleagues because they also have better ideas than us, and more better ideas collaborate, it become a great idea. So in this video, you can see that my fellow peers, we are collaborating in giving Module 1, MPU 222, English for communication for the students, and students giving us a lot of good feedbacks because they see the videos is interesting and also it's compact for them to understand, and they can search in YouTube and they can learn from there. Hence, I believe in the power of collaborative teaching as well, because alone we are nothing, but together we can make a difference. So we're talking about assessment also. In my teaching styles, I always give some kind of assessment to my students because I need to know whether they understand the input that I've given. We make an assessment called small talk making a statement. That means we give them input first, how to do their own presentation, video presentation online, and they record themselves creatively on how they want to do their video presentation and how they want to make it interesting for us. So what do we assess from here? We assess their understanding in English and their usage in English. So from there, we can see a lot of our students, they actually understand English because there's amazing videos that they produce, and you can see some of the videos right now.
For today, my small talk is about video game.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family.
We have a special guest star here. Hello everyone, thank you for inviting me to.
As we can see, at the back is Dewan Undangan Negeri Sarawak. Okay, you can see the view of the footage with take tadi.
Okay guys, this is the shoe or sneaker. This is the Adidas Night Jogger 3M.
I have 3 impacts from my teaching style that I've witnessed throughout my teaching experience in Betong Vocational College. Students are more motivated to join the class and participate wherever they are. Secondly is understand the importance of English and use it in their daily life. And the last one is higher English proficiency. As you can see over there, when you're in school, you're giving them the atmosphere or the chance for them to speak in English in your class for 1 hour. But when it's online class, we experience the lack of English speaking environment. So by doing this kind of video, they can practice English with their family members or maybe themselves so that they can be more comfortable with the language. Might not know, but my students are from the interior part of Sarawak, some from Julao, some from Songkapit. They comes from different parts of Sarawak, sometimes interior, sometimes from the city. One thing in common is their English proficiency is low because they lack of chances to speak English. By using a hybrid style and also the styles that I mentioned just now, they have higher English proficiency because we provide them motivation, we provide them the right reward, we provide them the right chance for them to practice the language. All of English teachers right now, they are very committed in delivering the best that they can for the students, because this is a trying time, this is a very difficult time in the English language community because we have lack of suitable environment actually to practice English, because when at home, sometimes the English is not being practiced because English is not their first language. Sometimes the first language can be Malay, sometimes the first language can be Iban, Bidayo, Chinese, and a lot more. But by implementing these teaching styles, they are more interested in learning English, and maybe they can even interact with their family members in English. So I'd like to end this session by giving you a quote that I really held dearly to my heart, which is, "One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world," from Malala. Thank you very much, and I hope you find this video interesting. Thank you. Bye-bye.